Hi, my little Tasmanians. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Patricia. Gustavo is not here, as per usual. I gotta carry this channel on my back by myself. Hit the bell button, turn on your post notifications, and join the mob, baby. Now, this is a video that I have wanted to make for I don't know how long. I think I've shown snippets here and there in other videos that I have made online. That's if you've watched them, of course. But I've always shown like little sneak peeks of my adventure book. I tried my hardest not to kind of like give it all away at once. The reason I want to share this is because it's like one of the most proudest things I've ever created myself, with inspiration of the movie, of course, but like I did everything myself and it took so long that I feel as though it deserves its own little documentation. This book is based on being together with Gustavo for 1 year. So it basically took me like a year to collect everything that I needed, but it only took me like 2 months to put together. Honestly, I recommend that you watch the movie Up before I show you this, because I feel as though it'll just be that much more sentimental. I am so excited to show you guys my Up inspired adventure book. This is what it first looks like when you open the box. And when you do buy this book, it doesn't come with certain things that you'll see that I've put in the book, but it comes with the basics, the pages and the rope and maybe a couple stickers. This cute little grape soda pin, I think I got it off of Etsy. If you guys watched the video of where I surprised Gustavo for his birthday at a glamping dome, I gave him this in a new set of letters that I wrote him, and I put it on his sweater, just kind of like how they did in the movie. So I kind of kept it on the book as like a little keepsake because it's the cutest thing ever. Okay, let's take it out. Ever since I was young, I knew that I was a creative. It didn't matter what I was doing. I just always felt like I had some type of like crazy approach or unique imagination, some type of like artistic-y outlook on certain things, and like other people just didn't seem like they could come up with the things that I could come up with. So without further ado, I am so utterly excited to share with you my Up inspired adventure book. I'm gonna try my best not to bore you because I obviously want to go through everything, but I won't spend too much time on everything, okay? So this is when Gustavo and I first met, and this was like the first official picture that we took together that was like proper. Obviously there's other photos of us together that I took, but this is our first official photo together at an event. It was at my brother's best friend's wedding, and wow, I couldn't believe how good we looked. And honestly, I can't even recognize ourselves because we look so good. So the first page I tried to incorporate, a little bit about us. I wrote something towards him. He did the same. And then obviously, our nationalities, our background, our names. And then I added in the little text messages. Those are real text messages that I printed and cut out. I really love this page just because of like how well I just like kind of, I guess, spread everything out. And I love clutter, but I love like a beautiful organized clutter, if that makes sense. Like an aesthetically pleasing, chaotic mess. I like that shit. Hey, you know what? Every artist has their thing, okay? I wrote a huge paragraph. As you can see, I'm a big writer, so you're gonna see a lot of writing in here. But I started it off just because, it's our 1 year anniversary and when I give it to him. Unfortunately, I didn't finish the book on our 1 year anniversary, but I still wrote something. And I still haven't given him this book officially, so he's gonna love it. And I thought that was a perfect way to kind of start this book off. So I bought my first camera and I took pictures of us, and then I kind of explained the story of kind of like how we met. And I just added in like things that I thought were really cute, like hot chocolate is a big part of our story, because when I first met him, I brought it to him and he never drank it. You're gonna hear me say that like every page is like my favorite page, which is a problem because I worked so hard on every page and tried to make it like so appealing and so cute that I just love every single page. But these are really cute moments. I took these pictures in a photo booth that wasn't working, so I just had my phone and I just started clicking while he just jumped in, and I kind of made my own photo booth. These are some other times when we were like hanging out together. He went to Halifax. This was in another photo booth at the movie theater. I wrote some stuff here. He wrote this note if I wanted to be his girlfriend, and I kept it. It's super cute. It's like high school shit, you know. This is the first time we ever went on a hike together, and I collected some cute little things that I could put in our adventure book, and I obviously wrote something about the day. This side is super cute because I was inspired by someone who I think posted a lot of her content on Pinterest, and this kiss page was everything. I didn't even own any lipstick. I had to buy lipstick. I had to buy 7. I think I bought like 7 different lipsticks. They were super cheap. I think I got them from like Walmart or something, just so that I could do this page. This is like one of the most expensive pages. And these pictures are really cute. They're from like a restaurant that we were at together. He came to visit me in Poland, so I obviously had to document the journey, of course. Some other cute little date nights that we had. We shared a toilet in a sushi restaurant, which was odd because the bathroom had 2 toilets, one for girls and one for guys. Which, that I don't understand, but it was so funny. We went to the movies. I made him wear costume. This page, we went mini golfing. He wrote me my first love letter, and I had to write something about it. He actually wrote me 2 letters. The first letter is all about him and things that he may have missed to tell me about his life. And then letter 2 is a love letter to me. If this video gets 20 likes, I will make a video separately just reading the letter that he wrote me, because it is so special that it's just one of those things where I would love to share it, even though it's for me. It shouldn't be read to the public, but it's just something that I feel so lucky to have, and I'm so privileged to have, that I just want to share it, because maybe someone out there will be inspired by the words that he wrote and they could write something to their partner. Oh my god, this page is my favorite. So a huge part of our relationship was long distance, and I made like a cute like compilation of all the FaceTimes that we did together, whether they were good, bad, or indifferent. And I took screenshots of all the videos. Thank God the resolution was good enough to make pictures out of all the times that we FaceTimed. Oh my god, it turned out so good. So good. I love this page. My birthday, I remember this like it was yesterday. I didn't want to do anything for my birthday, and Gustavo was like, "You're coming over to my house, you get dressed, don't give me ifs, ands, or buts, da 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 da." And he surprised me with the cutest setup ever. Like, we danced in our sweats, and he surprised me with balloon flowers, which, by the way, the best flowers I've ever received in my life. Something like this is huge, and meant the most to me. It was the most amazing day, and he cooked me dinner, and we watched movies, and he also got me like this really cute like personal journal that asks you a lot of questions that you might not be able to ask yourself. This page consists of some of the cutest date nights that we've had, whether it was like going out to dinner or the bar. I don't even drink, so you can see me there with my water and my lemon, and he's drinking beer. I'll never shy away from a good night or like exciting night out, even if I'm the one who's drinking water. I don't care. I'm the life of the party. I don't even need I don't need alcohol. Alcohol needs me. We went to Activate, which is like a really crazy like interactive space where you just play like all these games, and it's super fun and challenging. This is really cute. I don't know if you guys remember, I've talked about this in videos before. I don't even think they're all here because I couldn't fit them on the page, but I created these letters when we went long distance because I understand like how we weren't even dating, like kinda. We weren't really official, but I made these just to show him how much I did care about him at the time, and they really did help him, even though maybe he didn't have like a good surrounding group of friends at the time, and I obviously wasn't present to be supportive. So I thought this was super perfect, even though I couldn't be with him, and all of them obviously pertain to a specific thing, you know, like open when raining, open when you're bored, open when you can't sleep, and then I just wrote like a paragraph or two about how to help you in that situation. These are some affirmation hearts. I kind of just wrote what I felt, and then I cut these out of felt. Our first Christmas together, it literally took up 2 pages. That's like how amazing this time period was. We spent so much time together. We officially met each other's families. We had our first official apartment together. We went to Canada's Wonderland. We obviously opened each other's gifts on Christmas. You guys gotta go back and watch that video because it was hilarious. That's when I got my ring. Oh, I'll never forget that. He took me to a Blue Jays game that was comped by his work, which was super fun. I think we hung out all day downtown after that. This page is dedicated to Men's Mental Health Month. Inside here is the letter that I wrote him on the day of. I got him flowers, of course, and just wrote something in appreciation for men and him as well. This page is really cute. I think there's this thing online where they say like, "You're my green." I don't know, I saw it on Google. So it means someone who changed your life and is always there for you. You can tell them anything and they always know how to make you happy, even when you're at your lowest. Apparently that's what it means when you say, "You're my green." I remember this day like it was yesterday. Gustavo showed up at our apartment with a huge bag, and I was like, I thought we were not supposed to be spending money. What did you buy? He bought an outfit for not only himself, but for me as well. And it was this like crazy, like zebra, it has to be, zebra print dress, green and black. It was gorgeous, not like something I would ever wear. And he got this green snake leather jacket. It was the most beautiful thing ever, because I was like, oh, let's like buy green shirts and then we can like take a picture for this page. And he was like, that's what you want to do? And then he pulled up like this. I was like, wow. There is like a mansion that looks like a restaurant. It's called The Keg here in Toronto in Canada, if you are unfamiliar. And it's crazy. It's been converted. It must have been someone's home, if not someone's home, like an official building back in however long. But it was incredible. It was converted into a restaurant, and he took me there, and we took this Polaroid before we left. You can't even see the color of the dress because of how dark it was. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. And I also asked Gustavo if he can write something cute to put in the book. This is what he wrote. Roses are red, violets are blue. My farts are loud, but yours smell like poo. That was his contribution to this book. This page was for Valentine's Day, and I got him this box, and it was filled with like a bunch of pills that he had to like open, or like capsules that you'd have to open, and they have a message in them. And these were all of them, and they're like plastered throughout the book as well. But this was so funny. He had a good laugh. Take a minute to read it. Honestly, don't even ask me where I find this shit. This was Valentine's Day, the letter that I wrote him when he wasn't in Toronto. And then when he arrived, we spent the entire weekend together, which was, so special. I cooked breakfast, I cooked lunch, I cooked dinner. We went to puppy yoga. It was incredible. This is every time he's ever spoiled me with flowers or some type of note. And I had to save all of them because I just love flowers, or just like anything that he were to give me, I would love it. This has got, like, by far, I think this is one of my favorite pages. Why? Because it gives me like Y2K vibes. It gives me like the year 2000, like the 90s. This is what they used to do. I've always wanted to create something like this. And it turned out so good. I think these stickers were from Etsy. I don't know, but I just know that they were super cheap. This page is really cute. The first time we ever kind of dressed up like, you know, country vibes. And we went out to Paris, Texas, which is a bar here in Toronto. It's quite new, so I'm unfamiliar. I wrote something and then I made him write something and then he wrote something like half backwards. It took me a minute to figure out what he wrote because I was like, what language is that? This page is orchestrated beautifully. I cannot get enough of it. It was Gustavo's birthday at the Glamping Dome, and obviously we spent so much time there that this page was just gonna be plastered with everything that had to do with him and everything that had to do with that week and a half spent there. And I obviously dedicated the next page to all the things that we did there, whether it was like kayaking or swimming or eating or cooking or like searching for things to put in the book. Oh my god, like I just love how this turned out. Oh my god, looking back at this is just so fulfilling. This is when we got invited to take pictures of our eyes and have them blown up into a portrait that we now have forever, which is super, super cool. But we also got invited to a self-portrait studio that we got to take pictures of ourselves and have pictures forever, of course, that are super cute. You guys should check these places out. This one was called Iris Gallery, and this one was called Monography. This is when we went to the African Lion Safari. This is when we went to the sunflower farm and when we made pizzas at home. When we got invited to this luxurious spa. And just some more cute photo booths from Monography and movie theaters. This page is super cute and super simple. I thought I'd keep it this way. I wanted to do more to it, but Gustavo said just to leave it, so it's perfect just the way that it is. This is when we went on a train ride with my family, and this is when we got to watch Messi play for the first time in Toronto. This is when we first bought our van, and this is when Gustavo took me to watch a York United game in the CPL League for men's football. I think that was at York University, like the stadium. This is when K1 Speed, an indoor go-karting experience, offered us to come and make some content for them. And this is the receipt of me absolutely slapping Gustavo in first place. The scoreboard doesn't lie. This page is dedicated to both of our family members and all the time we spent together. This one was insane. I know. You're looking at me like, what the? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And don't even ask me how I got it to be so perfect in terms of like, it looks so even. Honestly, I don't even know. I think I actually started with drawing a line and then writing along that line, but it was very faint. I obviously started in pencil first and then I overlapped with permanent marker, but this one was definitely insane and it took me forever to write. This was super cute. We just got to spend some time in a hotel together for collaboration, and I thought I would just like, you know, spend the time. I actually did this page in the hotel and just cut out some things that I had in my bin and created this A to Z I love you page. This one was amazing because I told Gustavo he had to write me like a poem so that I could put it in the book. And while he was writing that, we were waiting for a sandwich that we were also offered for free for some content. We spent our lunch time doing this. This page is also an extension of the other hotel page. We were invited back and we did an even bigger collab with Soul Guard, which is a luxurious, I think, well, they look luxurious to me, so trust me, anything over $200 it has to be luxurious. So sorry. This luxurious luggage brand that collaborated with us as well as the hotel. So we just spent our day exploring the hotel and everything that it had to offer and creating our video for them. Our 1 year anniversary spent together, and this beautiful woman who set up this crazy picnic for us in exchange for some content. We had the most magical day. Let me tell you, it just felt so surreal. I felt like an absolute princess. I didn't even feel or look like myself. I felt like royalty. It was such a beautiful day. And I obviously like made these things. I found some cute like stickers and some other things like from the card that Gustavo gave me. I just cut these things out and I just like plaster them all over the book to where I feel as though they'll look great. And to finish everything off, this is the last page. This is the 1 year anniversary letter that I wrote him when we were at this picnic. This is the last letter that I wrote him before the new year, of course, together. Maybe one day we'll make it to Angel Falls together. Don't you guys love it? When I tell you this is my favorite book ever, I mean that. So much love, sweat, tears, and passion went into this book. And I'm so utterly privileged to have been able to share it with you guys. I know this video is incredibly long, but just before you guys leave, I have to show you one more thing. Now, if you ever wanted to do this on your own, they do sell this book on Amazon, and they also sell like stickers separately, so you can like pick whatever you'd like. For those of you who have been following along with our Tasmanian Van Ventures series that has now been put on hold because of, you know, the times that we're living in, and, you know, money is hard to obtain and rent is through the roof and everything's through the roof. We literally just can't afford anything, and the generations upon generations are struggling. Regardless of those facts, this is a new adventure book that I have just started that I'd love to kind of give you a sneak peek as well. I crossed out our adventure book because I already made one, and I wrote PNG, Patricia and Gustavo Ventures book. I just really wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. fun fact is that within 24 hours of buying our van, somebody left a note on our dash saying that they wanted to purchase the van from us, which is insane. So that was the first page. This is the second page. You know, our manifestations to obviously hit 1 million subscribers. And this entire page is dedicated to being together for 2 years. This is our official certificate of becoming a corporation, and obviously another page dedicated to our YouTube. And this is our first official van life sponsor, which was insane because I didn't even know this brand existed before we went into the store and got to kind of shop for free, which was insane. If any of you guys are unfamiliar with the brand Arc'teryx, one jacket alone was like $700. I haven't put any pictures here yet, but it has to be all of the renovations and things that we did to the van to make it a little bit more homey. And then I went leaf hunting, and this was our first ever stop in our van. And it's just gonna continue from there, continue. Together, it's already looking so good. I love this stuff. Ugh, and on the boxes of the books, I literally wrote to our future children. My greatest possessions. Oh my God, steal anything you want in my house if you're coming to rob me. Don't touch my books. Don't touch my books, or I'll murder you myself. Anyways, my Tasmanians, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to keep you for so long, but I love you guys. I really appreciate your support. Without any of you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do any of this stuff. Whether it's 5 of you, 10 of you, 20 of you, 200 of you, to even get 1,000 views, I couldn't even imagine what that would look like in a room. I speak for both of us. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Whether it's 5 of you, 6 of you, 10 of you, 200 of you, 2,000 of you. Without any of you, we wouldn't have been able to do any of this stuff. It doesn't matter the amount of people that are out there watching or supporting. We are so grateful and overly privileged to be able to do something like this, to be able to share online, to have a beautiful, supportive community out there, to not only share things with, but to confide in. We are really richer than we think. I love you guys. I really hope that a part of this video inspired you to make your own book, as I feel as though stuff like this kind of slowly died in our generation, as everything is now you can just send pictures to a company or pay hundreds of dollars to a company and they can just print you a book and just send it to you. And it's kind of like, it's great and all. Like, I love that. I probably will do that one day in my life, but I feel as though there's something about putting it together yourself that just makes it that much more special. I promise. So if you have a significant other out there, definitely do this for them, because I promise you, it'll be something they never want to let go of. Other than that, that's all I have for today's video, guys. Take care of yourselves, okay? Make sure you hit that bell button. You don't want to miss another video, okay? I love you. Stay safe. It's cold out there. Blah, 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 blah. Gustavo does it better.